What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about learning new tricks and touching on a few tips that will hopefully help speed up the process of doing that. So let's go.
1, 3, 5, go!
Coming from the wild, wild West Indies.
Alrighty guys, so yeah, today we're going to talk about learning some new tricks. Believe it or not, it's actually been quite a long time since I've learned a new trick. So hopefully I'm going to learn a new trick with you guys today. But basically there are 4 things that you need to think about when you want to learn any trick. So let's kind of set this all up and talk about that. Alrighty guys, so the first thing you should be thinking about when you want to learn a new trick is visualizing the trick. You know, believe in yourself, see yourself doing it, and actually just watch videos and learn everything about how the trick you're trying to learn works. Because visualization is key. Just seeing and understanding how to do the trick is going to help your brain actually communicate it to your body and hopefully help you learn a new trick. So that's the first thing you need to think about. Visualize. The second thing you want to start thinking about is actually practicing the trick. So not only in the water, we haven't even got to being in the water yet, you want to actually just practice on the beach. So let's say you want to learn a tail grab. Basically, wind directions this way, just imagine yourself riding and just like get used to popping and grabbing. Just simple things like that. It seems kind of like stupid and simple, but just you actually thinking about it and trying it on the beach, just going through the motions, really helps your brain start to understand, what you're gonna actually be trying to do when you get out on the water. So on the beach helps a lot, and also if you can just hang a bar on a tree or something and basically just imagine, you're kind of hanging on to your bar, even right here, even if you don't have a tree, just hanging on. All right, I'm gonna learn a 360 handle pass. What am I doing? Riding this way, unhooking, pop, boom. Look at that, I just landed a 360 handle pass on the beach. This stuff really helps just you understand what's going on and will hopefully make a humongous difference when you're actually out on the water and trying it for real. So the third thing you want to start thinking about is how to crash, because after you visualize, after you've practiced on the beach, now you gotta actually go out and try it, and the only way you're gonna learn any trick is to crash a few times. So just be prepared for crashing and just actually really implementing the things that you've been visualizing and practicing on the beach. This is kind of game time. This is where there's no more thinking, there's no more talking, it's go time, and you gotta actually go out and just go through the paces of trying to learn a new trick. And then the fourth thing you want to think about is, if you're struggling, if you're having some crazy crashes and you can't really figure out what's happening, is try and film yourself doing the trick. Set up a tripod, get a friend to film it, and that again helps with the visualization and helps you really understand, what's going right, what's going wrong, and how to kind of correct those things, because it's hard to, know what's actually happening without seeing it. So yeah, if you're really struggling, film it, and that will really help you hopefully crack the code. And make sure you're filming enough. Don't just have your friend film you once with like the worst crash ever. Film me enough times where you're kind of getting close and you're starting to figure it out, and then just go frame by frame, and that will hopefully help you kind of crack the code. So now that we've kind of talked about everything, like the 4 things that you need to think about, now I'm gonna actually go out, try and implement this stuff, because I got a little list of tricks that I want to try and get in the bag today. So let's see how that goes. Woo! Alrighty guys, so kite's all set up. Right now I'm on a 12-meter toner stratus. The wind feels pretty perfect for it. So what tricks am I going to try and learn today? Basically I have 3 tricks I'm going to try and learn. A MOB 540, a KGB 540, and maybe a slim chance to blank. So these are pretty technical tricks, so we'll see how we kind of get on with trying them. I do have a bit of a mental block with the KGB 540 as well, because I have KGBs on lock. And to go another 180 shouldn't be that hard, but most of my sessions before today, I've never just committed to doing it. So hopefully today, because I'm filming this video, it'll kind of push me over the edge and hopefully I can, crack the code. But yeah, this is a good thing to remember too. When you want to learn new tricks, you gotta have a plan. You can't just go out and then hopefully figure out what tricks to learn. You gotta think about what tricks you want to learn before the session, visualize them, go through all those steps, and then when you actually get on your session, you should, you have a plan. So that's my plan. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Okay guys, hopefully you're enjoying the video so far. Before we dive into it any deeper, I just want to remind you guys about our Antigua kite charters, which are happening from late November until about June, July, where me and maybe some of you guys are going to spend a week roaming around Antigua and Barbuda, kiting and exploring at the best spots on both islands. So this is a dream trip if you want to spend a week shredding in paradise, you want to spend a week shredding with myself and Megan, hopefully learning some new tricks. And yeah, it's a perfect trip for a family or a group of friends. So yeah, if that sounds like something you might be into, check out the link right above here. And yeah, we'd love to have you guys. Let's jump back into the video. Okay guys, so let's get into this new trick mission. Yeah, I'm just doing a few tricks just to warm up. Getting a feel for the power in the kite, getting a feel for the wind. There's a little slim chance. Ooh, dirty. A little KGB. And a mob wipeout. And here we go, KGB 5. Not quite. Alrighty guys, so after a few crashes, that plan of learning all those tricks has kind of fallen to the wayside. Now I'm kind of focusing on the KGB 5 because my KGBs are super dialed, with my mobs okay, but they're not as dialed as the KGBs. So yeah, goal right now is to try and get a KGB 5. And so far I kind of know what I'm doing wrong because I'm trying to get the extra rotation. I'm trying to go for the pass too quickly. So I'm going like super big back roll and then trying to pass too early, and I keep missing and just totally messing up the whole trick. So yeah man, learning new tricks is not easy, but I'm gonna keep charging it and hopefully just bang it out, boo. It's right there. It's just for me to, you know, get over the mental block and get the muscle memory, and then boom, hopefully be able to bang that out every time. So let's see, boos. Okay guys, so yeah, I figured out what I was doing right, what I was doing wrong. For me, I've been doing KGBs for so long that I had a bad habit of just trying to force it past too early. And also I kind of do lazy KGBs where I do a KGB but I don't get my other hand back on the bar. So as you can see here, boom, I'm landing but my other hand's nowhere near the bar. So that's a big issue when you're trying a KGB 5 because you need your other hand back on the bar to go to blind. So that kept happening. I kept just, you know, struggling with the one hand. So a little warm up, throw a few different tricks in there just to get out of that rut. And yeah, it's crazy, man. This is the most KGBs I've ever done in this session, I think. I probably had 30, 40, maybe 50 KGBs. And yeah, it was a tough day because it's a trick I've been doing for so long, so I expected it to be a little bit easier, but I kept either ending up with a kite too high or basically not getting my hand back on the bar like here. Bar's just way too far out. But then here we go, boom, KGB 5, and that was the closest one I got. Here it is again in fast speed, boom, and in slow-mo. So as you can see here, boom, pretty perfect KGB, hands coming back, but I just missed the bar. And if I would have grabbed the bar, I would have probably landed the KGB. Okay guys, so have I learned my new tricks? Not yet, man. Learning new tricks is actually pretty freaking hard. Especially when you get to the level where you're doing like KGB 5, sometimes it's flying. So I got a few close attempts to the KGB 5, but I just really haven't had good enough conditions to really practice it. It's either been too windy or not windy enough. And this is a big part of being a kiteboarder, learning new tricks. If you're having a hard time, you gotta blame it on the wind, blame it on being too choppy, blame it on something like that, because it's freaking annoying. But yeah guys, these things that I talked about today are definitely going to help you figure out how your tricks look, what you're doing wrong, and hopefully kind of just speed up the process of hopefully getting some new tricks in the bag. So yeah, hopefully next video or next few videos I'll have my personal trick goals in the bag. But yeah, if this video helps you out, make sure you subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what tricks you're trying to learn right now. And also check out my Patreon page. Not sure if much of you guys know about this, but Patreon is a way for you guys to directly be more involved with my videos. And I'm also starting a tier on Patreon that will allow you guys to kind of send in videos and have me kind of critique them and give you tips on those videos. So if that sounds like something interesting, just click up here, go check it out. I would love for you just to kind of come over and see what it's about. But as you know, seeing what you're doing helps a lot. But also having someone actually tell you exactly what's going right and what's going wrong makes a huge difference. With kiteboarding, it's the littlest tips that make a huge difference. So yeah, go check out my Patreon page if you want to learn some new tricks, or if you're struggling with the tricks that you're doing right now, and hopefully together we can help you style some things out and get some new tricks in the bag. Alright guys, big thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon in another video. Peace, love, and big ups!